You got a minute?
You guys look like you spent some time at the gym.
We have to.
Why?
We recruit.
That's kind of nice. You got it, buddy? All right. Hey, welcome to the podcast. We have the 612 boys here. 612 Columbus is where we used to live.
The dirtiest street in Boston.
Apparently, one TikToker said.
Yeah, check out, what was it, like Harvard's life? Just some guy from Roxbury who just, born and raised Boston. He reported on Columbus Avenue being one of the dirtiest streets in the city.
You see, the problem is there's no trash cans, there's no system at all.
No,
Everyone
there's no
just
dumpsters.
Yeah, no dumpsters. Everyone just throws their trash right on the street.
That's what we used to.
And yeah, dude, like sometimes not even in bags. Like just finish a can, just phew out the window.
Dude, the first day we moved in there was a guy. We were like sitting in our living room, and we hear this boom, and then we hear another boom. There was a guy throwing just stuff. He threw his TV out. Or no, he brought the TV down. Threw
Yeah, the
desk,
decency to do that.
a chair,
But everything
table,
else, like
microwave,
5-story drop, just threw it out the window.
Dude, I swear he threw his table out the window. We said, "Oh, that's perfect. We needed a coffee table."
Yeah.
And we went out and got it.
And that's how we had our coffee table. And then one night we destroyed it and turned it into baseball bats. And then not a single coffee table made it more than probably 2 weeks in our place.
That's a good bat, though. I don't remember Nick was upset about the coffee table. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Nick.
you're not thrilled. It's a weird thing. But
Yeah, that was a weird thing.
for you to get upset about?
I
spray
kind
painted the
of
walls.
forget. I
dude.
kind of forget what was going through my head.
Well, it was the first time any of us had lived in an apartment, right? Alone, kind of thing, like off
Yeah.
campus. We were all together. We really didn't know Nick well at all.
Yeah, barely knew Nick.
And
Yeah.
No, we knew Nick. You're kind of over.
no, I don't think
Well, no, dude, we were definitely like getting closer.
No,
towards the
well,
end.
100% at the end.
But
Because
like it was at the
Yeah.
very end.
very end. And then we got to 612. We watched like Cobra Kai, fucking binge watched that. Bought boxing gloves. We would invite some of the freshmen over, and we would box them, which is one of my favorite thing to tell people is that, yeah, like when we were sophomores, we would invite them over to our off-campus dorm, and we would make them fight us. And then one night we went out on the turf field and wrestled, and we made them watch. We wrestled each other. We just wanted an audience, I'm not wrestling alone.
But it was like their first week of college, so
Yeah.
they had no like that was their best option. Like,
It's not even
by
like-
I mean,
far.
yeah, it was during COVID, too, so, like, they couldn't go anywhere else.
Mhm.
Like, we were, like, their one source of entertainment.
Not even like really. I don't even think wrestling. We were drinking that much. I think we wanted to.
Yeah,
But-
but so like at first they were like, "Oh, this is crazy," and then like probably 20 minutes later,
They're
they're all just kind of like, all right.
The three of us are like so sweaty.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I was really fat back then too,
and fat.
like fucking
bastard.
huge. See, the problem was, I had this idea in my head. It was like, all right, I'm working out a ton. I need to eat fucking calories, man. Fucking get it in, and yeah, it didn't work
Were you
out.
even working out that much during, like, COVID summer? Enough for you
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
like,
yeah. Well, I was ripping the erg. I was going on runs.
I feel like all you did after you realized that you were, like, too big was that you just, like, stopped eating ice cream. And you dropped a lot of weight.
Yeah, like so fast.
Like, you would eat a Ben & Jerry's pint, like, every night.
Yeah.
Which is, like, not only a lot of calories, a lot of money, too. It's a lot of money. But
Yeah.
Now you're skinny.
And now you're skinny.
And everything's good.
that's the one diet
Yeah, that
thing
really
you
was
did.
the ice cream.
Yeah. It really was just that.
I mean, that's usually like 2,000 calories right there.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I didn't even realize you were fat.
I didn't either.
Yeah, until Omar said it, no one knew.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was, well, obviously it wasn't like a one day I was skinny, one day I wasn't. It was just kind of like, slowly
Yeah.
over time.
We're looking back at photos. Yeah, you're a fucking chunker.
Yeah.
No, but you were faster then, so.
Yeah, well, I was ripping like fucking pretty sick ergs back
Yeah,
then. So I was like,
yeah.
all right, like this is chill.
Yeah, it was sweet. We was erging in the we'd be erging in the living room, and then go eat a piece of pizza, and then start.
Yeah, maybe you could put like a video of us erging in the living room.
Yeah. All right.
Because some of
there's a
the
photo.
videos are pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
There's a photo.
It's like we're like it's like an inch of space between us, and it's like not like it's like mood lighting, like not that bright.
We did a full 2K with like an inch of each other, but I had drilled like speakers into the wall, so we had like a nice surround system.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I wish I could go back for like
I
one
know.
workout. Like that was like good memories.
Yeah. We do like 3x6K.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time. We did like fucking interval pieces. Big Booty Mix was like the only thing we fucking listened to. That was sweet ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
And there was like no ventilation in there, and we only had like one of those like tiny oscillating fans that go around. Yeah.
It was perfect.
It was really good.
And I remember like because like our place was the first story, so when you walked by, it was like, and our windows were all open and everything. You could like see straight in there, and like it's probably an insane like you just walk by like. Because we always worked out at night, like 9 p.m., like you're like going back from a date or something. You just hear like Big Booty Mix blasting. And, like you just see 3 like shirtless dudes just screaming, you know.
Yeah, it's not like a chill workout either.
No.
It just is like boom in perfect sync.
Yeah.
Boom, like good form. It's supposed to look crazy.
Yeah. There was one time where I fell off the erg or whatever. We were doing feet out rowing, and I swear I fell asleep.
Yo,
I swear I was dreaming that I should be the North Carolina Tar Heels head coach. That'd be sweet. I have sweet gear. And then I slam off the back of the erg and hit my head on the wall behind me. I just lay there for a minute.
I feel like neither Nick and I like stopped. We were just like
We kept on going, and then I just like hopped back on the erg and finished the piece and like.
you're like so stubborn. There's no reason to like.
Yeah.
You like no one cares. Like
No.
why were we doing feet out?
We were doing technique work, dude.
Yeah.
we're like back
we
end
PR'd on our
pause, like
2Ks, man.
like
Yeah, back end pause.
like
at,
pause every
16.
5 strokes. Like
No, we never did.
no.
No.
It's funny though.
But it was funny about it is like, all right, we get
Go.
we'd get a text from coach at like 3 o'clock, whatever, like, hey, this is the workout or something like that the day before, and then we'd all get back from class around 5, and then it's like a waiting
Well, it was
game.
online class.
Yeah, it was a waiting game to see who would like suggest like we should get started, and
Yeah, dude, I don't even remember that. How would we like decide when we're gonna work out? You know, we like I guess we were all just always just hanging out in there.
yeah, we didn't.
Yeah.
We were talking
You said we should probably just work out. Like I remember that was kind of like we should probably just work
All right,
out.
let's get this workout. Let's get it over.
Yeah.
But then
Work
there'd
out
be like,
waiting
oh,
on.
like I haven't eaten all day. Like
Yeah, and then we're like,
we'll
all
go
right,
eat real quick.
Yeah, eat real quick. We'll start in like 30 minutes.
And then they'd be like, oh, now I'm way
now
too
you
full.
digest.
That's one thing I figured out was like how to eat. Like before, I was really bad at that. You know, I like wouldn't eat like a lot the whole day and be like, oh, I'm gonna work out, but I got like half calories. So now I'll just like eat way too much and be like, oh,
Now we're cramped.
either throw up like during the workout or like I just wait way too long to start it again. You know,
Yeah.
it's better to have like a small little meal eat it before rather than a big one.
All right, what were you gonna say before?
This is something completely unrelated, not related to rowing, but it was just I think it's funny like watching some random people park. I was like walking down the street just now and there's the street there's a lot good amount of parking in the street, but for some reason this guy I could tell he's an antsy driver. This is the first spot he saw. It wasn't really a spot either. It was like really small, like clearly too small for his car, but his girlfriend was in the car and he was like probably like I gotta prove my
You
girlfriend.
gotta show up for the babes.
Park this. So he like lines it up, starts backing up. I'm like, this is not. I stopped to watch him. You know, add the pressure. I'm like, this is not gonna work. And he immediately bumps into the car behind him. And like he's going slow. So like he's like, I'm like, oh, what is he gonna do now? Like he, you know, bumped into that car. He just threw it in drive and sped off. It was hilarious.
Well, you were standing watching him?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
like,
Fuck. That's funny as hell.
and like he was like so focused on it, and then right when he hit the other car, he just bailed. That's quick. But it was
Parallel
funny.
parking is hard, man. It's difficult.
I mean, he shouldn't have been doing it,
No.
especially with his girlfriend in the car, and a guy in the street watching.
Yeah.
But so what's the theme for today's podcast?
So what do we have going on right now? So this is our first weekend where we don't have a race, or like we're not doing something big. So last week was Halloween. Weekend before was Hawker. We got the foot of the Charles, a pretty low key regatta, but not super known. But in the Boston whatever rowing scene, it's known. Men and women.
When is it? Is it on? Is it next weekend?
Next
Okay.
Saturday.
Yeah.
We race. So we race in 8s. 3.8K. Harvard, BU, us.
Oh, be using it.
And then we have 1-4 entered just because like we have issues, whatever, filling it the 4th 4.
Whatever happened to the toe of the Charles?
Yeah, that never really took off. That was the pairs race. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
The one,
Who was that against?
2v did pairs. That
They
was
just
BU
BU?
and Harvard as well.
Really?
Yeah, and then everyone else were in Cox 4s. Do you think? God,
Were you
fuck yeah.
ever in a pair?
No, I was in like the top Cox
Or was
4.
Jack Weiss was?
Okay, it was
was
based off
Jack Weiss was
based
the
off
only-
Delta 17.
Yeah,
I was with Jack Weiss, and that's when I overrated on the 6K, and then fucking
Yeah, but then you got taken
Yeah.
out.
And then Rex was.
Yeah, Rex and Jack Weiss, they got dead last.
Yeah.
brutal.
It's
Tough luck,
okay.
bud.
It was good. It was, I don't know. I was thinking it was sweet that Jack was up there.
Yeah.
He's the only freshman.
Dude, okay, crazy.
Alex
man.
wasn't even there.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, crazy. Okay, so I was in like that top Cox 4, Remy Newton, Cole, Alex, me, in Bow. And we got piped by BU. Like, we passed the Harvard 4 that was in front of us, but BU started behind us. BU passed both of us.
Wow.
BU won by like 30 seconds, but then we were second, and then we beat every Harvard boat.
Mm.
It's like kind of a crazy time, and now it's like
Yeah,
it's
how do
not
they
like that at all.
No.
like? But those races are weird because then like probably BU like that was like they probably stacked that 4, and then like the pairs were probably like their bottom guy, like you know,
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
yeah.
like it's kind of crazy.
So yeah, got the foot. That'll be exciting. I feel like the boys are the 1V wants to prove themselves against Harvard. You know, fair enough or whatever. They get a shot at it, a little shorter course, and they can see them. Whatever. Harvard, I think, is starting first. We then Northeastern second, BU, and then that continues throughout the line. For us, it's like all right, we already beat Harvard at the Charles, and we just need to double down on that.
Well, if we double down, then it's like, all right, like we're a better team, and
Yeah.
it's like, it's just set in stone.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's like, all right, the Charles, it's like, hey, they maybe had a bad day.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
had a
yeah.
good day. But it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
You need
If we win this weekend, then it's like, all right, like, no excuses.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Yes, that's pretty hype. Another thing, passed my room inspection. Pretty hyped about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Nice,
So
dude.
they sent an email. They're like, whatever, a week and a half ago. We're like, we're gonna inspect everyone's room for fire safety shit. And I'm like, fuck, dude. And they give you a week window. So I'm like, I gotta take down fucking everything on the walls has to come down. Banner, all the chairs have to go. You can't have extra furniture. All the curtains and stuff.
God
dude.
damn, yeah.
You can't have lava lamps.
You can't have that thing.
You can't have stuff screwed in. No, dude. So I was like, freaking. I was like, fuck. So, and also like I'm not even supposed to have my fucking bed frame or whatever. That's against.
And your RA is a fucking hardo.
Well, that's not even the main RA. There's the other RA, the one chick who's fucking super chill, super friendly. So I was like, kind of like, oh shit. So I took down a good amount of stuff. So a lot of stuff, all the walls I pulled down. But then it was sweet because then they gave us the day before they were gonna come. They said, hey, we're gonna be there tomorrow, whatever. So took everything down or whatever.
Oh, you actually did. Damn.
Yeah, I like the chairs I left because then I would just argue with them. But I didn't think they came or whatever. I bumped into the RA. I was like, hey, did you guys ever fucking inspect our room? She's like, yeah, you passed.
You actually took everything down, or no?
Dude, not enough. No, they shouldn't.
Did you leave your bed too?
No, I left the bed. I left the bed there. Fucking lava lamps out. All this shit was out, dude. They fucked up. They didn't do a great job. But I'm not gonna fight with her.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, like, you think my room's sweet, right? Fucking loser. The guy like,
Yeah.
yeah.
What'd she say?
She's like, yeah, it's sick. I'm like, this girl did not look in my room. There's no way. I don't think they did their fucking room checks. I don't think they did their
No.
job.
Oh, they probably just like
It needs to be two of them have to do it, right? At a time. So they both, whatever. So you have two people, they both have jobs or whatever, co-ops or whatever until like 5. So you're telling me they get home at 6, they're going to go through fucking 30 rooms or whatever
No way.
in like 2 hours,
Just gonna
maybe.
call it a day.
Yeah, dude. And like I got back here at 8, so that means that they had an hour and a half to go through, do what, 60, 70 rooms.
Yeah, nowhere.
No fucking way. But it's chill. So now it's like I can make this place crazy.
Yeah, so you have, the next one's probably next semester.
Yeah, which is, I'm not even gonna move anything next semester. Let them sue me.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty hype. Got the Hawker banner. That was a fucking mission to get. There's another one, but it was like didn't fit on the wall right. But so the Hawker banners, I can say this because I'm gonna be graduating, whatever. Screw them. So I've been taking these since freshman year. Carl and I went freshman year, and we
Fucking ass.
and we rode blue bikes over. That's like it's like a little tradition I created for myself of like, because I remember someone mentioning like, yeah, like
Did you even do it last year?
yeah, I did it last year. I climbed up. I literally shimmied up the pole, but so we found a spot. It's secret. I'm not saying where because I don't want someone stealing it, but it's kind of secluded, and there was still a ladder out there when they were taking down the Charles, so I was able to like steal that ladder, 30-foot ladder, and climb up there and grab this bad boy. And then 2 random fucking MIT boys showed up, and they're like, "Hey, like there was a guy down there, and he got really mad at us when we were trying to take one of the banners.
Hey, what if they're listening?
Can you guys like help us? Because like if he sees you, he'll get only mad at you once, but then if he gets mad, he will be mad at us for a second time." All right, whatever.
That's exactly what happened. That was a fantastic impersonation. That
Thank
was
you.
crazy.
And I was
Yeah.
like, I understand their logic, and I understand the logic if you're a fucking 9-year-old that can't take getting yelled at. But I was like, in my mind, I was like, all right, I can take some random guy yelling at me. I don't really care. So,
Take him in a street fight too, probably.
yeah, I was like, what is it gonna do? He's gonna just tell me that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Whatever.
Which you already know too, yeah.
So I went up, I grabbed this one, and then I grabbed an extra one for Carl, whatever. And then I went up a third time with the ladder or whatever, grabbed them for the MIT boys. And what was funny, so we're all standing there around this post. I'm up on this giant ladder. It's super obvious. The MIT boys will go fucking 100 feet away and hide behind the porta potties. Literally hiding like fucking little baby boys.
Like
dude.
peering around.
Yeah, like peering around.
Well, they're waiting for you to get the banner for them.
Yeah, well, I get the banner for them.
Yeah.
Which is, part of me is like, makes me feel hype. It's a little bit of like, all right, like, there's guys out there that have no fucking, no comments. All right, I don't want to shout at these boys, but that was fucking so lame, dude. Imagine going up to another guy your age and being like, I'm so scared. Like, can you do something for me? What the fuck?
Dude, they biked like 8 miles just to do this.
Dude, and I don't think they
Yeah.
actually got yelled at, dude. I think they just, like, came and didn't have a plan.
Yeah,
Probably
they,
thought it was easy.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so easy.
But he said that he already had a poster at home. He's like, he's wanted another one for the fellas. I remember that's what he said. He said, I wanted
Yeah,
one
that's
for the
what- yeah.
fellas. And then,
Shut the fuck up. Fucking. So we did that. In the past, I usually just shimmy up, whatever. So I'll kind of like push, like wrap my arms around it and then kind of walk up. And then I get a knife and I just like slit the top of them and slide down. I usually like cut up my thighs pretty bad, but this one was the easiest one. I'm pumped. I now have a full collection. Yeah.
dude, so how's it going with you and Hudson, man? I'm curious.
Good.
You guys in conversations for making this thing like a...
Get on the race thing? Yeah, so Hudson reached out or whatever after we did the practice thing. He was pumped. He wanted to kind of get in on it, use that format. It's a solid format. So he reached out, and yeah, not much has happened. I texted him earlier. He had tried to call me last night, but I was working and stuff. So,
I mean, yeah, last time was a big night for him.
oh yeah, he had
He went live with...
College Hub.
And Justin Best, I think.
No way, Justin Best was on there.
I saw on vacation. He's like, going live with Justin Best now.
That's fucking sweet, dude.
So,
if anyone's watching this, fucking 4 Stars podcast, go.
Yeah, you should try and get some guests on here. Like maybe hit up the Harvard guys.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. Maybe the
Yeah.
BU kids.
Yeah, get the VU kids
It
on
would be
here.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of, I mean, you need to figure out some stuff to like talk about, but.
So.
So.
You're fucking gay.
Yeah. I'll do that. Yeah, so.
Did you guys do a nerd test this week? There's rumors about
No.
that.
No,
No, we
we
were supposed to,
do a
but
6K, but too many guys were like kind of pussying out.
yeah.
That's
they
really
were-
what it came down
They
to.
were tired.
Yeah, they were tired from training. And
It's
like, yeah,
crazy. It's pretty funny that I mean, I obviously I hate erging,
Yeah.
like everyone does, but it's just like I feel like the coaches should just be like, no, we gotta do it. It's like it's like not a big deal. Like
Yeah.
we don't care what the scores, guys. Just like
They could have done that, and then,
we just gotta do it.
but too many guys would have freaked out, and or just
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
But
good.
also, erging doesn't really matter. Another day on the water is pretty.
not doing
Yeah,
it it
100%.
didn't hurt us. Like
Yeah.
they literally like it's
But it's like I feel like that's what happened. Like last fall, we did like one erg. I guess we did 10Ks like on Thursday, like on Oyos, but like
Yeah, but that was like not.
no, yeah, but we never did I don't remember doing a test.
we didn't do a lot of tests. We just trying to get on the water as much as possible. We're running a lot, which is sweet. A lot of the guys are getting fucking good at running, which is pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
It is like because a lot of them have never run, didn't really run in high school, haven't run the past 3 years, and now we're running once a week or whatever. We do a 4 kind of mile-ish loop.
Dude, not even, bro. This was our 4th run of the year.
What?
Isn't that crazy? Doesn't it feel
And guys
like
are getting
way
quick.
more?
You get quick running fast.
Right? I think that blows my mind. Anyways.
Yeah. So taking this yellow thing off, I feel like I look dumb.
No, man, you don't look dumb at all.
Oh, okay. Thanks, man. Fuck, what else? Oh, dude. So, little Gus Kynast invention. I
Oh, yeah.
got a 3.5 millimeter like auxiliary jack. So basically like a phone cord jack, right? And I fuck. I
Did the
fucked
list
this.
just fall off?
Yeah, my uncle gave them to me because they're broken or whatever. These are fucking in Afghanistan. These saw war, brother. That's what he kept on saying. Like, these see war. They did. Yeah. Pretty sweet. Oakley sponsors our troops, the boys. So I took a 3.5 millimeter jack, cut it open, and then I had it
3.5 millimeter jack.
like a phone jack. It's like that's what the plug is called. So took one of those, and then I had an old Cox mic that I had borrowed from someone that used to Cox and no longer does, and I cut it up, and I soldered the two together, just kind of guessing on which wire went where, and Dempsey and I tested it out today, and it works. It works in the boat. So
Works like a charm, right?
What's the point of that?
just so you can play music in the boat, because
Wait. Oh, so like,
you can plug your phone in. You plug your phone
shit,
into the
that's-
speakers. So, all right, two parts of it. So one, NK makes a cord like that. It's $65, and basically it has a splitter on it, so you can plug your microphone and the auxiliary cord in. So you can kind of you can't. It's not like there's not like a switch, but like one plays. I think they overlap
sick.
each other, which is sick. But $65 is too much. Also, what
Yeah.
I have does the exact same thing.
Does it actually work though?
Yeah, dude. All right.
I
here-
couldn't hear in the video.
All right, here's a better video of it.
let's play a better song. What's
So we got the dongle to 3.5 millimeter jack into the fucking Cox box. Gus soldered it up like a fucking pro. All right, let's test it out. We're done watching that video. It worked perfectly. So the second part of it is what I believe is the microphone is a mono audio file, basically, because it's just you're taking your voice or whatever. So that means there's not like left ear, right ear. So that would be stereo.
Yeah.
And then surround is when there's 4 points or 3 points. So it's just 1 point of audio going through.
Yeah.
And I try to plug in the phone, and the phone on SoundCloud, it's running at like 48 hertz of surround sound music, which is way more information going in than it can accept or whatever, or kind of like produce cleanly.
Yeah.
So you still get the music, but it sounds. You need it at a really low volume, but when you have it at like a normal volume, it sounds muffled and like the vocals don't come through because vocals are sitting at a higher decimal range or whatever, higher hertz than like the big bass. So you can hear the bass, which is sweet. So it could be cool if you find a song with low bass. So I'm gonna I gotta do some more research on how to play mono songs through it, or maybe get like some kind of amplifier in the middle of it. But
when are you gonna use that? Like when? Yeah.
fucking gimmicks.
All
dude.
right. Yeah, it's fucking
It's just
sick.
a gimmick. It's
All
like-
right. I'm not gonna shit on it. It's fucking
It just
sick.
reminded me of this. I remember like at CRI, a kid getting yelled at because he had his AirPods in.
Which would be so sweet. There's days I'm
Imagine like going for a row with
There
your
are days where you want
one headphone in wouldn't kill a man, dude. I'm sitting in 3-seat and I'm like, all right, we're doing like a 3K piece. Like, I don't need to be fucking
It would
that
feel
in it.
it'd feel so weird like
Yeah.
rowing in a boat with music playing like you can't hear like anything, just like dun.
Yeah, all right, it could be nice, but
That's sweet.
well, so the whole reason I made it was because Ted one day played
Shithead
music.
kid with AirPods. No respect for
Listen
the
to a
coach.
podcast,
Like, all right, like pause the finish. Why are you not pausing?
oh, he's not. He's listening to music.
Like,
You just punch the guy in front of
he's
you in the
listening to
back,
like
Sorry,
Lil
man.
Uzi.
It's too loud.
He's listening to Lil Uzi or something like that. Nothing cool. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty funny. The reason I made it was because Ted had just played music through the microphone and it sounded like dog shit.
yeah.
And
I bet.
like,
Well, dude, all the audio through those
is dog
speakers
shit.
is dog
Yeah, because
shit.
NK doesn't fucking update. They have a new speaker system that they came out with, which is a little bit more sleek, but it costs a ton of money. It's like speakers are fucking
Well,
so
wait,
cheap.
but like, don't the like? So if you buy an M Pocker, doesn't that come with the speakers?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't
And
know.
then
Maybe.
MK just has the Cox box, which connects to the speaker system.
Fuck, yeah, I wonder.
Like it's
And
not
the
like you
Cox
buy
box-
maybe you can buy a speaker system separately.
How
So
much
I
is the
think
Cox
that's
box?
why M Pocker, like those are all M Pocker speakers. Like they're probably like that's why
dog shit.
why would they try and like make the speakers better? They don't care.
Yeah, dude, I wonder if the speakers are like just installed by
Yeah,
someone different.
Yeah.
I think
no
so.
way does Empire make the speaker system.
Yeah, well, no, but like obviously like the boats come with the speakers, but like like NK probably makes pretty good speakers.
Do they come with the speakers though?
I think so.
NK makes the ones that everyone
Maybe,
have,
like-
that are like a big.
I guess,
big
but, like,
fucking
yeah, if you
shape,
make-
but they make a newer one that's a little bit more sleeker and probably sounds better.
Like if
but
you buy a boat, like
no one's upgrading speakers in their boat.
yeah,
So, yeah.
Yeah.
who cares?
But it's like, all right, like, dude, any
It's like
company
they-
could
they-
make that and make it fucking really good and make it cheaper than NK and completely take over the market.
Well, I mean, a Cox Orb and Cox box and all that stuff costs a lot of money.
Dude, it's so fucking crazy, dude.
And a
Cox
speed
box,
coach costs a
$400
speed coach is
Yeah, four
a
$490.
GPS, right?
I've never even like thought about any of that. Like, so what is the difference between a Cox Orb and a Cox box?
I think Cox Orb.
Are those
I've
the
no-
only two?
so
I
I
think,
think
but I've
one
heard
is
Coxons
just-
say that they sound better though.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I've heard
all right,
I think they're more
so-
reliable because if you buy a really bad Cox box, like it cutting out is more likely, and the
Yeah.
battery's not as good, and like there's always a little like the connections aren't as good. Like
Yeah.
in the Cox Orb, I think there's more values that it has. I remember Coxons being like, "Oh, I got a Cox Orb." Like it's a big deal.
One of them just is the amplifier, so you can connect the mic and shows like time
Yeah.
or something, and then the other one can show split as well. There's more
Yeah.
control. You can. It's like you see. It's basically a stroke coach or speed coach, whatever.
Yeah, I
you
think
call
the Cox Orb is the speed coach too.
Yeah,
think
whatever.
it's
Well,
double.
it shouldn't be that fucking expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
That stuff is.
But I remember
way too much.
It looks cool though. I don't know. I remember Sierra Coxon had one of those. I was like, "Oh, that looks nice."
How was the water bottle holder that you made today? I was curious.
It worked
about
out
that.
perfectly.
Yeah.
So this is a little more classified of what I'm doing because I'm gonna try and make this something. I'm gonna give it a little bit of juice on there.
Okay.
So it's it's super simple. It just attaches onto the tracks or whatever. It's like the normal kind of screwing on tracks, but then there's an extension part of it, which is just a piece of Velcro that comes off of that connector, And then on your water bottle, you just have this band that's made out of Velcro. So you can just literally grab your water bottle out, use it, and then put it back on, and it attaches to the Velcro. And everyone was wondering, oh, why don't you just put Velcro on the bottom of the boat? And it's like, all right, well, one, then you're now adding something to the boat or whatever that can come off because the glue can get wet and it gets submerged underwater. It's going to peel off a little bit. And then also, like, yeah, you don't always want to just put a bunch of random shit on it. And what's nice about this is it kind of, the way it sits, so it's connected a little higher up. So it kind of connects up on where the top bracket is of the bottom of the foot stretcher, and then kind of drops down a little bit. So this U shape gives it a little bit more friction because there's more surface area. Whereas if you just had it on the boat and you had the water ball sitting on top, the point of contact with the water ball, because the cylinder would be pretty small. So you need that kind of, you need more contact on it, if that makes any sense. So think about it like this.
So it's on the bottom bracket. So there's 3 brackets.
3 brackets.
And
so
it's on the bottom.
So basically, it attaches to the bottom, where it sits on top,
Yeah.
and then coming off of it is just like basically a strand of Velcro, and that's kind of loose, floating around, and you can attach your water bottle onto that. So the reason I didn't do it the other way, so if like this is the hull and you have Velcro going around, but then you have a cylinder that's like this, it only connects at that like small connection point. So what mine does is the Velcro basically. So if this is your water bottle, the Velcro, since it's not connected to anything and you can kind of wrap it around, it kind of has all this friction to wrap up the sides.
Okay.
So I got to workshop a little bit because it's tough to take off right now because you have to kind of hold down one part of the Velcro and rip your water bottle off. But it was pretty nice, and the design was simple enough where...
It's problem with Velcro, man, is that if you have a lot of it, it'll like, it's secure, but...
my uncle's calling me.
Okay.
What's up? We're filming a podcast.
Hey, hold on. Guess what I found? I figured, hey, if I ever run into this van and I'm not high or drunk, I gotta call you. Hold on. You'll shit yourself. Check this thing out, dude. Not that piece of shit or that one. This thing, dude.
Oh.
Damn. That is
Damn,
sweet.
The mystery machine, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's sweet.
Sick as fuck, isn't it?
Yeah. Where are you at right now?
We're getting ready to go to Ford's garage. Look at that thing.
Damn.
Yeah, huh?
That is
Minty.
clean. That's clean.
I'm like, dude, the mystery machine.
Yeah. What do they have on top? What is that on top?
I don't. That is
Kayak or something?
A kayak.
Oh, what the hell? They're going kayaking?
A kayak, a canoe. I don't know.
Damn. That's not even a bus. That's like a kind of some kind of, they modded it out so it's got the right shape.
It's pretty cool though.
It is cool.
It's bringing all the kiddos.
Well, I'm wearing your,
The shades.
I'm wearing the shades, dude. I'm
I like them.
keeping
I
them
like
alive.
them. All right, hold on. The kids want to see you real quick. They're crazy.
Love ya.
Have fun, man.
See ya.
See you, bro.
Bye. Peace.
That was exciting.
We're back. So that was my uncle. He's a veteran, not veterinarian. A difference. They live in Florida right now, and yeah. All right. What are you smiling about?
No,
Oh, you thought that was...
no. It's something I'll tell you after. It's just like it doesn't pertain to this.
Okay.
No, I mean,
Well, we're missing. There's the damn Euro rave at Brown. We're not. able to go to.
yeah. Well, I was confused because obviously I'm completely out of the loop, but because it was like I knew there was something amok, man. He said it was like BCM or BMC. I was like, oh, BMC, like. So they're doing a mixer with Northeastern men's rowing, Brown men's rowing. Is that what's going on?
What?
No.
No.
It's the Euro rave is happening this weekend. that
Yeah.
we went to. And
Oh, wait, but I thought. Well, Brady was saying in the chat. It seemed like it was like an official like between Northeastern and like
no.
Brown. It seemed like Braden was chatting with them like.
No, it was definitely one chick and was like, "Oh, you can come," and he's like, "Oh, can I bring my boys?" And they definitely were like,
so he's probably got all bummed out that
"No,
was
he's definitely with fucking Joey D."
All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Dude, boat slings are $350 from Hudson.
Yeah.
The crappy ones that always break.
I think so, yeah.
But shout out to Brown Men's crew. They have sweet parties. They got the Harry Potter party, which is like a staple in collegiate rowing or whatever. That's like if you can get an invite to that, like you're in it.
Well, Brown's just a cool place. It's like it's a city, but like small town vibe. And like really nice campus, and it seems like cops like don't care at all. Like, because I was at Brown last weekend and the party was massive, and it was going on till like 4 a.m.
Really?
Yeah, like.
Wait, you were there last weekend?
Yeah. I went. So PJ, my friend PJ.
Oh yeah, right. Totally.
He runs track at Brown.
Yeah.
And he has a house there, and I was there Friday night.
Yeah.
And it was like crazy party. I was like thinking like it was like 2761, which is a place we lived at our junior year, but like size of party, it was like that. But they also had there's an outdoor area, bunch of people outside, bunch of people inside, a line down the street, and like this is like a regular neighborhood, and no one cared.
Fuck.
So I was like jealous.
Well,
damn, everyone's fucking all right. Hold on.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, dude?
What are you doing?
Filming a podcast. What are you doing?
I'm watching these kids, pyromaniacs, on our patio.
That was a sweet cartwheel.
Whose kids are those?
Okay.
Neither uncle. All right. Well, I gotta go.
Okay, he's got to go. He's got to go. Okay, have fun on your podcast.
All right, love you. Bye.
He does not sound thrilled, man.
Yeah, all right.
That's like, so yeah, like just
Yeah.
whatever the kids like want to
He's
show off.
missing
All
it.
right.
Yeah, he's missing another.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have 2 uncles,
I have 3 uncles. I got 3 uncles.
and they all live at your house.
Oh no. One of them is living with us because they're trying
Which
to
one's
find
living with the guy that just called?
just call it their kids, whatever. They're living in our house because they're trying to find a place in Connecticut. So they all used to live in Florida. That's where my mom was kind of like grew up. So I have 2 uncles that still live in Florida.
And the other one's trying to move up here.
And the other one is living with us. So his whole family, they're living in our house with us. And then my dad's side, they have whatever, 2. I got 2 aunts, but we don't see them super often. But we're close with their cousins.
So who were those kids that your dad was with?
Those were my cousins. What are you not kidding? My uncle's sons.
Okay, and your uncle just didn't bring them to dinner with him, like
Different uncle. That was a completely different family. Different. Yeah.
Whatever.
It doesn't matter. But sweet. So
We were talking about
we're talking about Brown.
Oh
men.
yeah, I had a question. So was the track party like bigger, cooler than the crew party?
Yeah, there's a lot of people there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a more.
But I mean, I don't know. Like, they're both house parties. I feel like, as far as like a threshold, you know.
Yeah.
It's not exponential. You know, it can't just get cooler and cooler and cooler. It's like you get to like it can be like.
We
You
had
get
that
to a
problem at
certain point. You can get to a
2761.
certain point.
Yeah,
It's like, all right, this is like a fucking sweet house party.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's like,
There's
it's
too
just like
many.
can't get any cooler than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like you can add more people. You can't like more people can't get in. Like you want it to be like a good amount of people so you can like move around and stuff. But you know,
Yeah.
you know, try to get at like
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah. Well,
so like I feel like they're both fun parties and like
yeah. What is pretty sick is like that Brown men's rowing house. I think they've had that house for like 40 years probably, maybe
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Which
is that's cool.
awesome.
That's awesome.
It's cool that they can do that. They can pass it down. I wish this problem with being, like Northeastern is not like that. Where like it's a new school.
Also, housing around here, it's tough because a lot of it is like it's residential areas. So all of Roxbury, which is the closest area to us, like people have like families and stuff, and so the housing's not super affordable for fucking anybody. But
Yeah, it's impossible.
it's possible. But we also have Fenway and we have all this other stuff.
2761
Cool.
could have been like passed down.
But then we got in trouble. Whatever.
No, but yeah, that's
Yeah. All right. Whatever. But yeah, Brown men. They fucking. Those are my favorite. Some of my favorite parties. But we just don't know. My boy Will Lego was our kind of solid connect there.
Dude, I feel like we know so many. Actually, no, never mind.
No.
We don't know.
Well, I just knew Lego so
I mean,
well. We
Ian,
were pretty
isn't
close.
Ian Burnett and Kai Hoyt? Is Kai? I think Kai Hoyt's
No,
still
he's graduated.
so Ian Burnett's like pretty old then. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he's kind of like wants to get out.
yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking
So
Charlie Fargo.
we don't have a
He's still there.
solid connection.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
but it's all good. We gotta pass it down. Someday we have to fucking evolve.
So that's
We're
probably why
like
they're not as fast though, because they graduated a bunch of guys.
Pokemon. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
But see,
No
they,
clue.
They have C-3PO though. So
Well,
Yeah.
Narragansett, we love you. You know, we love. You guys gonna make amazing beers. What's sweet about Brown? We're not to hype them up too much. So they have their boathouse. You walk across the fucking street is the Narragansett Brewery,
yeah,
which is like.
like that's where I want to go there. Like I'm thinking like, oh, where do I go for dinner right now? Like I want to go there.
Yeah,
you know?
dude.
Dude, did I tell you I took my mom there?
Really?
Yeah. Because my aunt's like where my aunt lives. It's like right next there. It's in Providence.
Yeah,
awesome.
sick.
Yeah, sweet venue.
Yeah.
Sweet venue.
Yeah.
Sick
whatever.
venue.
Yeah, well, it's
it's
cool,
sweet.
like-
They have fucking cool shit. All right.
I
It's
Yeah,
cool
no,
for college kids.
it
It's
is
cool
cool.
for
I know-
parents.
Yeah.
Like that's I want to go there. Like
Yeah.
I wish we had. I like pubs like that. Like it's just
Yeah.
a bar.
Mhm.
Like it's like
There's good
with
food.
good
too.
food. Like
Barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like there's no like. I feel like Boston's like almost like too high class sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's getting too high class. You can't really find like
Well, everything's
shit.
too well
you
known.
can't find shitholes anymore.
Yeah.
Like make Boston shitty again. you
Yeah.
know?
Make
Yeah.
Boston dog shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get this shit fucking nasty.
Like we can't be having Lolitas,
Cotton candy while we eat dinner? Are you
Like,
fucking kidding me?
cotton candy, brandy.
No, I want some guy to tell me I can't come in because I don't look straight. You know?
Yeah.
I don't want homophobia, but I
Yeah.
want a little. I don't want to feel safe.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Cool. I think that's a good place to end the podcast. Thank you for watching. This is episode probably 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
It is cruising along. Viewership is getting at an all-time high.
Yeah. What's it at right now?
It's like fucking
Well,
all-time high.
you should let us know, so that we like when this blows up, we'll be like, damn.
So right now, all right, most popular video is the first one we did, but I think about 44 views.
Nice.
Because whenever people see it, it's like, oh, I'll start with
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
one.
Which
And
honestly,
then
like, you know, I don't think it's a good representation of what it is.
the micros are, yeah, I know. So I'm gonna try and set it up so that doesn't happen.
Which is like a, yeah.
All right, but what's
Is
all
our
right.
podcast like, you know, like with artists on Spotify, you go to the artist, it's like you didn't really listen to the artist, you're like, oh, I'm gonna listen to like their good song. It's probably
Yeah.
the top song. Like, can you
Yeah.
do that with Spotify?
I can set it up so I have like what I recommend people.
Yeah.
But it's pretty sweet, dude. I'll fucking take my mindset for this was like, all right, only 2 people are gonna watch this, so anything over that is fucking.
Yeah.
My parents don't even watch it, which I thought they were the ones I thought that were gonna watch this. So that kinda
I mean, my brother
sucks.
listens to it, so
Yeah,
that's
dude, it's fucking good shit, dude. Whatever. Fuck everyone that doesn't listen to it.
Yeah, my brother listened to it.
Dude, if
Yeah.
you listen to this podcast, fucking chill guy.
yeah.
Pat on the back.
I mean, yeah, if they've made it this far, it's like fucking
Yeah.
52 minutes of just us talking.
All right, now here's me beatboxing. Perfect place to end it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
See ya.